Mid-August. Let's see what's new this morning. The cucumbers are doing really well still, even with all the heat we've had. Got a few zinnias coming up. But, you know, we've been helping them trellis and looking good. I got some small fruit. Let's see if I can find some with the camera. Oh, look. Pollinators are busy. So let's see, here we go. There's a couple. Then we move over here. We have another one. Oh yes, the pollinators are way busy. Look at there. And then move over here. That's what you like to see. Oh look, there's more fruit there. And over there. Yay. Oh, I got 3 pollinators right here in this one spot. That is beautiful to see. Yes, it is. These beans are starting to trellis well. These are the Chinese long beans. I'll show you some that are growing on over that way here in a minute. These Kajari, I've had trouble trying to get Kajari to grow. These ones seem to be doing a lot better than the last ones I planted, although I think I may have a plant over on one of them trellises that survived somehow. I don't know if it was dormant for a minute, and then after I planted other things there, finally decided to grow. But we'll look at that in a second. Here is my muskmelon, and oh, look at this. I want to show you something here. This one, yesterday was still attached. Today I come out, and it's done. And hopefully, oh, it smells so good. It smells so good. So hopefully it's going to be delicious. We'll see. All right, let me put this in the basket and then we'll get back to seeing what else is happening. Okay, the plan is once this bed with my lilies and dahlias in it, once it goes to sleep for the winter, it'll be moved so we can put the other box like this and the other trellises up. So we'll have a square of trellises and beds. And the dahlias and lilies will get moved somewhere else. Right here are my beans, and they look like they're doing really great. I mean, for me, you know. Then over here we have some sunflowers. I don't know, they're just not doing they're not real strong, so I don't know what they're gonna do. This right here, and I cannot remember which type it is, but it's some type of milkweed. And I don't remember if it's the red one. It's not the orange one, because I have the orange milkweed over here doing really, really well. Finally. And then here I have, you know what? I don't really know what I have here. At first I thought maybe some cucumbers, but I think it's a melon of some sort, and it might just be Kajari. But it's going to be one of those surprise. Let's see what we got. I was thinking that this was some type of Kajari plant, but as you saw, that other little one was striped. These, well, not that they're not striped, they just didn't look as striped as those. But I got several melons. They're like almost all over the place. I have some down here too, just beginning. So again, another happy surprise. We'll have to wait and see, right? What else? I've yet to amend these beds for the winter. I got to get the ants out of them. I got a big ant pile right there where all that grass is. Every time I pull on it, they just come out, and I'm tired of getting stung. I have put some compost down in these beds and covered them with some hay, trying to keep it moist and keep some microorganisms growing. few tomato plants. This one I picked the last few tomatoes that were on it, so it'll be pulled here soon. This one has one tomato that I'm waiting for, and then it'll get pulled. This one here has tomato coming off of this branch and a couple right over there. So as soon as I harvest those, they'll be done. As you can see, my basil is just insane. Look at this. Oh, so pretty. Here's a couple of those lemon drop melons that are still growing. The plant over on this side seems to be kind of dying, and I don't know if it's the heat or the fact that we had 3 inches of rain the other day and then the heat, probably a little bit of both, but there's some leaf issues too, so I'm thinking it's probably some kind of bug or something, although I don't see anything. Here we go. Here are the noodle beans, y'all. There we go. If I could steady the photo, it would be a lot better, huh? These things are so cool to watch. They just kind of hang there, and they're just, I don't know, they're just really cute. I just like the way it looks when you walk under the trellis and see that. Now, I've yet to eat any. I'll probably, since there's not that many, I'll probably just let these go to seed and plant. Definitely going to plant some more next spring. And more of my garden beds. I just found ants in this one today. I have found some ants over here today, so I'm going to have to get something to put in here that's not going to contaminate my ground. But that may be some kind of little trap or something. I don't know. Not sure. But see, here we go. Anytime I get close to a dang ant pile, I get bit. Over and over again. Okay, so that's it for this part of the garden. Oh, but I did want you to see the orange milkweed that I have over here. I probably showed it to you, but I'm going to show it to you again. Look how lovely that is. I am just, oh. You know, my youngest son, his nickname growing up was Milkweed, so that's part of the reason that I grew all this. Isn't that just so cute? Okay, let's go take a look at a few of the other things still growing. Okay, so here is the squash bed, and again, the zucchini rampicante are still alive. Every other squash that I had out here has died, but as you can see, these are still very much growing fruit. There's like 3 or 4 different ones in here. There's a few in here that have turned an off-white, like that one, that need to be, and that one, well, let me see, this one, that need to be harvested. So I'll probably do that today. There's another one here. There it is. And you can see blooms are still everywhere, and several more in there. Can you see those in there? Crazy. It goes. I have a few cherry tomatoes, Sunrise Bumblebee, that are still putting out, and I mean, they have blooms, and I don't know, everything else is giving up, but they're doing pretty well. And I think it's probably because of the overgrowth of all the squash and everything here. It's keeping the ground moist and full of vital nutrients, you know, that you need in a garden. So I've really lost the squash to the grass and everything, so it's just like it's a wild beast all of its own now. Still, I've had a few fruit on here, but they've died off because they weren't pollinated properly. So I have a couple avocado seeds in there growing. Over in that pot there, I have a pineapple that I've had for a couple years. And the okra, y'all, the okra is still giving so much okra. See the blooms? It's still blooming. I got little pods of okra still coming up all over. See, there's just a lot of okra in different sizes and varying degrees. So we'll still have okra for quite a bit as long as it stays warm. It's really like in this heat, go figure, right? I wish I were more like an okra, I guess. But okay. Sweet potatoes still doing pretty good. If I'm counting by days, I should be able to dump these out at the end of the month and see what I've got. So it was like 120 days towards the end of the month. I did pull the bigger Sugar Baby watermelon that sat over in this area. It wasn't all the way ripe. It was good. It was sweet, but it wasn't as good as it could have been. So I'm going to let this one sit longer along with these other two. I promise they're here somewhere. Let me see. There's one. And where did the other one go? Oh, there's it. There it is. So there they are. Yep. Okay, so yep, that's the okra and watermelon and squash. And let's see what else we can find. So the chicken coop is still a work in progress. You know, we got the coop done, then we had to build a run. And in the run, we hadn't covered it with chicken wire over the cattle panel or the stock panel. We didn't think we needed it just yet, you know, and it was something we had planned to do. Well, the last few days, a couple of these heifers have been getting out, and I think they've been getting out from the stock panel. So we have wrapped it in chicken wire, as you can see, all the way back. And we moved the tarps. We're putting this one towards the back, and we're going to put a smaller one this way. Eventually we'll have shade cloth up there instead of the tarp so they can have a little more airflow. I mean, it's not bad now, but... And then here's my girls. And my handsome boys there. Oh, look, there they both are. My handsome roosters. Aren't they beautiful? I think they are. Yep. And that black one there, he is fierce. You start messing with his girls and he comes running out. But they're just so pretty. Okay. Let's go check something else out. My hand is numb. My hand is numb. Uh-oh, sorry y'all. Well, what is going on with my camera? I don't know. Oh, and I just realized I hadn't paused that, so you've been sitting here listening to me talk to myself. That's okay. I do it all the time. Let me see if I can get... Okay, anyways, this is the pepper bed. And it is not doing well. I mean, the plants are still growing, but maybe that'll help. But I'm not getting the yields that I was getting. I have a lot of fruit at the top, but like I said, not doing well, and the sun's starting to peek over and messing up with my lighting. Good Lord. Okay, well, maybe it just didn't want to be seen, right? Right. Oh, we got a little semblance of something there, but maybe not. Yeah, maybe I just need to say the hell with it and end this video, right? I think that's what I'm going to do. What did I do? I have no clue. Surely it was user error. I'm almost positive. Here's a few more tiger melon, or Tigger melon, that are growing. Those are coming in okay. I wish these, I probably won't do these again. The flavor, it's good. It's not great. You know, I prefer the lemon drop melons. So these probably won't come in anymore to the garden. And here's my blue salvia sage. And yeah, this just ain't working. It got overexposed or something. I did something inadvertently. That's the way it is sometimes. Can't trust me with electronics. But God, that looks terrible. All right, y'all. That's it. We'll talk to you later.